Hey Nash, what should we make?
Well, our friend Barbarian requested we make grilled PB&J, so let's make a few versions of that.
All right, let's make some grilled PB&Js. Today we got another subscriber request. Barbarian wanted us to make grilled PB&Js.
It's peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time.
So you basically make a PB&J and you grill it like a grilled cheese, but there's no cheese to melt. So you're just grilling it for like a crispy exterior. So I thought, I'm familiar with the concept. I know it's a thing. I've never made it. I don't know if I've ever had it, but sounds kind of good. So we're gonna try it, but I was like, that's so simple. Let's make a couple of different versions. So we're gonna do a basic version and then 2 other versions, and we'll see what happens. So come with me and Nash on this journey. And hey, without further ado, let's go. All right, so we're gonna start with our basic one. We got a couple of pieces of potato bread. It's real simple. I think you all know how to make a PB&J. You put peanut butter on one side. I'm using chunky because that's what I prefer, but this on so many levels is gonna be a use what you like kind of scenario. If you like creamy, use creamy. It's your prerogative, folks. And we don't wanna put too much on, but we wanna put enough on so we get that peanut butter flavor. I happen to like peanut butter better than I like jelly, so my ratios may be different than what you prefer, but again, do what you prefer. So there's our peanut butter layer. Set that aside. The question of the day is, do you need to use a separate knife or do you dirty your jelly with peanut butter? I don't know. I don't know the answer, folks. I'm using the same knife. And again, I'm using grape jelly because I feel like that's pretty standard. So I was trying to make a pretty standard kind of sandwich. But if you like strawberry or some other use that. That doesn't seem like a lot of jelly, but I don't want a whole lot more. So we'll I feel like my bread is like soaking up a lot of the jelly. All right, that's enough for now. Then we take our peanut butter, we take our jelly, we put them together, and we got our PB&J. So if you want to just have a PB&J, and drop it. If you just want a normal PB&J, you're done. Eat your PB&J. Although if you're watching this video to learn how to make a PB&J, I don't know if I can help you. So since we're making it like a grilled cheese kind of deal, we're just gonna put some butter, a nice sort of thin, even coating of butter on. It doesn't matter which one you start with. Just pick one and put some butter on it. If it were a grilled cheese, I would say mayo would be okay too. For a PB&J, I'm gonna go ahead and say no, use butter. So we take this over to our pan. I'm using cast iron because it holds heat well, but you know what? Use whatever you want. This is not a very technical recipe, folks. Then we take our whatever side you buttered, put that side down first. We're on medium low heat. And while we have that going on, we butter the other side. We want to keep it on low heat because we don't want to burn our bread. We don't have cheese to melt, so the equation on this one is actually a little bit easier than the equation we're dealing with on a grilled cheese sandwich because you want to melt the cheese and you want to get the bread a nice kind of crispy golden brown, but you don't want to burn it. So it's a little bit more of a give and take on the grilled cheese. This one, we don't need to melt anything. I mean, I'm guessing getting our PB&J a little more soft and heated and melty is a good thing. But all we really have to worry about is the bread. So let's check that. Oh, well, that was an accidental flip, but it worked out perfectly because it looks good. So that's our perfect golden brown delicious. Look at that. So now we're just looking for the same thing on the other side. We're getting very close. Medium low is where you want to be, folks. It is the optimal temperature for having leeway to not anything up. All right, let's see where we are. Looks good. Let's pull it. Now for our second version of our grilled PB&J, we start the same way. 2 pieces of potato bread. First piece, we do some peanut butter. And I'm using the same PB and the same J that I used on the first one for all 3. So like I said, if you prefer a different type, use that. We take our 2 pieces of bread, and I'm gonna do something that some of you may consider sacrilegious, but I think it'll be good. I don't know yet, so bear with me, but if you have some, you have a little bit of faith, this might work. So we're going to add some bacon. Then we complete our PB&J and B. Trust the process, folks. I think it'll work. I know bacon and peanut butter goes together well. I think that was like an Elvis thing, wasn't it? And we just butter one side. You could butter both sides if you really wanted to right away. The only reason I'm doing them one at a time is to not make a huge mess. But again, your prerogative. Do whatever you want. Then we put our PB&J and bacon down, and we do the same thing as last time. We don't really need to cook anything. We don't really need to melt anything. So we're just trying to get the bread nice and crispy. And a beautiful golden brown delicious. Looks good. So we'll pull it and set it aside. And for the third one, we're gonna start off the same way. 2 pieces of potato bread. Then we put these two guys together. Oh, look, they got married. Isn't that cute? And then we set this aside. Then we take out some sort of a bowl or receptacle of some sort. Crack a couple of eggs. Oh, by the way, we're doing this one like kind of like French toast style, sort of like a Monte Cristo. If you're familiar with what a Monte Cristo is, it's like a sandwich. But you take the whole sandwich and you drench it in like a French toast batter, and then you kind of pan fry it. They're delicious. Kind of weird, but delicious. And then we get these eggs nice and beaten. And then to this, we add a little bit of cream. You could add milk if that's what you want to do. It's up to you. A little bit of flour, a little bit of sugar, just a little bit of vanilla extract, and some ground cinnamon. And then we mix that all up. Then we take our mixture, pour it into some sort of a bowl so we can do our batter. Then we take our guy, and this is gonna be messy. I probably should have put on gloves, but we just sort of drench him on either side and then do the edges so we have a full drench. And then we bring him over to our pan, and then we just sort of drop our guy in. Once you got a nice, crisp, golden brown delicious on both sides, we kill the heat and we take our guy out. And here's our guys. We've got our basic, our bacon, and our French toast. We're just gonna go give these guys a little dusting of powdered sugar. And a little bit of cinnamon. Oh, that was too much, oh well. Then let's cut these guys open. So first we got our basic. Boom, grilled PB&J. Then we have our bacon. Look at that. All right. And then we have our French toast. And there we have our grilled PB&Js. Just for you, Barbarian. Time for a bite. First, we'll start with our basic. Cheers. Grilling it definitely elevates it. You get that texture differential of the crispy crust outside with the soft bread inside, the PB&J, plus that richness that the butter brings to it really definitely adds to it. You know, I'm not the biggest, like, I like them, but I'm not the biggest PB&J fan. However, this is delicious. Definitely would eat it. So, how about the bacon? Cheers. I never thought I was crazy, but if you thought I was being crazy, give it a try, because the bacon definitely does something. There's something about bacon. I mean, come on. Sweet and salty, sweet and savory. It works together in so many dishes. Bacon and peanut butter, or even meat and peanut butter. Think about some Thai dishes. It works. So hey, if you think it's weird, give it a try. Don't knock it till you try it. And lastly, let's try our French toast, Monte Cristo. Cheers. Also delicious. It's just another version of elevated PB&J. So hey, if you like PB&J, give these a try. They're freaking delicious. But hey, I know there's no meat except for one of them, but let's see what Nash thinks. Hey bud, how you doing?
Just doing my best to stay out of trouble and mostly succeeding.
Well, check it out. We got these grilled PB&Js that Barbarian requested. Well, here's the basic version.
Just like my mama never made for me.
Here's the bacon version.
See, bacon does make everything better.
And here's the French toast Monte Cristo version.
Not as crispy as the other two, but still delicious.
What do you think?
They're all good and a definite step up from a standard PB&J. I like the crispiness of the first two, and this will surprise no one, but the bacon one was my favorite.
Anything you want to say to your fans?
Not all those who wander are lost.
Nash approves, I approve. Thank you so much, Barbarian, for the idea. Great idea. Loved all three. Personally, I prefer the first two they were a little bit crispier. I thought the French toast one would be my big winner, but no. The first two were crispier than the French toast one. Maybe that was my bad, but I thought the bacon added kind of that savory, sort of salty, meaty richness that kind of brought it all together. So my favorite was number two, but hey, they were all delicious. So go try them all. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you all. Love you all. If you wouldn't mind taking a second to like, share, and subscribe, leave us a comment, do it all. Engage. I still respond to comments. Engage, because we respond, and Nash gets treats if you give Nash a comment. Anyways, if you want notifications every time we drop a new video, go ahead and hit that notification bell. If there's anything you want me to cook, you want me and Nash to taste, go ahead and drop that down in the comments, and or head over to our website, timschaoskitchen.com. Send us a message there. And hey, just remember, cook more, eat better, embrace the chaos. That's it for now, folks. Until next time, be good and peace.